people tend to have very clear ideas about what constitutes history and what doesn't. And a lot of times people just don't really think of themselves as either actors or subjects in history, as real participants and contributors to the process of history making. And I think that oral history is a really important intervention in that kind of understanding of what history is, because it does two things. It makes all of us history makers and historians, and it also elevates and expands and complicates our sort of simplistic ideas of what counts as history, right? And we all know so many people who just get turned off by history because they think it's names and dates of people that lived a long time ago that didn't really probably look anything like them or have experiences that they could relate to, and therefore history itself has seemed like this, kind of out of touch and out of date inventory of stuff. And so, oral history is about listening and talking. It's also about making and holding space for the kinds of experiences and the kinds of relationships to place and to people, and relationships with place and with people that often really resonates at a local level. And local history is almost impossible to do without a commitment to oral history. When we engage with oral history, we make a commitment to inviting and supporting a lot of different perspectives about the past. And we do that in ways that kind of encourage people to make some serious connections between their present and their past. Listening is really key, asking questions, trying to help people elucidate their values and their perceptions and their knowledge.
I love listening to people's stories, and I like trying to think about how to put them together in some sort of meaningful way that allows others access to them. And so that's why I think it's an important tool in this specific group of trainings that Echo is doing. It's an important tool for people to have in their tool chest to collect those. Anyway, I also just in terms of in relation to Margo, I loved listening to your stories. I mean, so that was, and then your stories built more stories in me. And it's that same thing. It's that building of the excitement of the processes, so you get a variance of lenses to put together the truth.